Good afternoon, Rutgers. I am WeatherWatcher Derek Diehl, and let's get down to business this Friday, 3rd, 2023. Looking at the headlines, the headline is the temperature. Bitter temperatures today and tomorrow across the Garden State, with gusty winds to add to our misery. But for those of you who hate this weather, I promise you a big warm up is going to come to start the next week. Right now in New Brunswick, temperatures 26 degrees, not a cloud in the sky, but don't let that deceive you. It is quite windy out there. It says winds out northwest at 9 miles an hour, with gusts of a lot bigger than that. Current temperatures across the Garden State, as we can see, 20s pretty much everywhere you go, with the exceptions of Atlantic City, which is ocean breezes potentially making things a bit more moderate there. And then we have some purple colors on the map up here in Sussex County, 17 degrees. They're usually the cold spot on this map, and today is certainly a continuation of that trend. Very cold up there. And this is reflected in this map too. It's gotten so dire that the National Weather Service has issued some alerts for the wind chill. The first one is a special weather statement here in eastern Passaic, Hudson, Bergen, Essex, and Union counties. Not quite in New Brunswick, with all the counties to west and to the northwest of New York City. And these are going to be areas where the wind chills are forecasted to get 10 to 15 degrees below zero. And then even worse is that we have up here the wind chill advisory, and that's for Western Passaic and for Sussex counties, and this is where the wind chills will get down to potentially 20 degrees below zero. And this is frostbite and hypothermia conditions, so be careful. Looking at the radar and satellite, as we can see, a pretty nice looking stripe pattern with the clouds across New Jersey, which, interesting to weather weenie like me, but shouldn't really cause a whole lot of problems for the average population. Futurecast, as we can see, bitterly cold tonight. Sunday in the morning, it's going to be in the 20s already, which will probably be a bit warmer than the high on Saturday. So that's the first sign things are warming up, and then we get up to 55. And then Monday will be similar. But look at this: New Brunswick, -6 degree wind chill at around midnight tonight. That's going to be very brutal. And don't be like me. I forgot to bring my coat on the way to the studio today, and I didn't have anything to cover my ears or my hands, and I was suffering a little bit waiting for those bus stops. So if you're on College Avenue, I know a lot of parties happen there, or if you're going to another campus, really anywhere in New Jersey, please dress for the weather. You're not going to regret it. Then Sunday, as we can see, we get some more, warmer, air coming in, some yellows on the map, get above freezing potentially, which will be a reprieve. The winds, 31 miles an hour in Somerville. I think that's the highest I've seen it on this map. We get winds moving out on Saturday, then we get some winds trying to move back in Saturday night into Sunday. Looking at the planner for tonight, windy, windy, windy. Temperatures just keep going down. And tonight, as you can see, gusts of up to 30 miles an hour according to National Weather Service, sustained winds of over 15 miles an hour. Combine that with these temperatures, which are some of the coldest air we've seen in 2023. We have 7 degrees in New Brunswick, 1 degree up in Sussex, and maybe in Atlantic City and Camden, you guys can stay above the 1 digit mark, but still, any way you slice it, it ain't going to be pretty tonight. Looking at 7-day forecast, as I alluded to before, though, we have relief is on the way. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all extremely mild days. And then Thursday and Friday, getting up to 57 on Friday. That may be a record. But either way, we have some rain on Thursday and Friday. And, that could be just the models. Sometimes the models are a bit overzealous when you get more than 5 days out on precipitation. But still something to keep an eye on if you have activities on those days. But if it doesn't rain, it should be extremely warm. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. This is Derek Diehl. Stay warm.